So we're just gonna start this off vlog style. We're gonna do an eyeshadow palette declutter. Right now we're starting with 77 palettes. I'm gonna flip us around and kind of go over everything. So I'll be shooting one-handed, you know. So I'm gonna try my best to whittle these down. So this is kind of the overview on my tortilla blanket. So the palette that we're keeping is our Pan That palette. This has the 3 naked palettes. I think some shades from another Urban Decay palette. There's my cat chilling. So we have 1 keep so far. For sure I want to keep this Natasha Denona palette because it's easy to work with. This color story is a little odd, but I do like her shadow quality, so I'm going to keep it for a little longer. This is going to be very hard for me, by the way. There's a Glam Light Burger palette. I'm going to keep that. I do like the shades. Some of these bulkier palettes, like I'm torn between like wanting to depot. So that one stays. What is this one? Bloodlust. Pretty shadows. I like it. It feels nice, but again, it's the bulk, so I'm debating on depotting it. Alien, I really like the vibes. So that's those shades there. It's very pretty, so that's keeping. Okay, Naked Basics. This one I tried to pan before, so you can kind of see that progress there. So this one I think will be a maybe because it is a staple, but I don't know how often I'll use it. Then I have this little like Z palette with Jeffree shades. If I could open it, that'd be great. So it just has like 3 eyeshadows that I didn't have. I don't believe I have these shades. So this one I'll do a maybe because I'll double check to see if I have these shades in his actual palettes before deciding, but it's fun. Urban Decay 1993. I do like that it has that little mirror. The shades are kind of like those grunge tones, so I think I'm gonna keep it. I haven't really used it a whole lot, so we're gonna go yes. This Viseart palette. I don't have my glasses on to tell you which one it is. I had higher hopes for this palette. So this one's a maybe because I like it, but I don't know how much use I'll get out of it. So maybe. Then I have this Wet n Wild Fantasy Maker, and I really love those warm colors. But I think I'm going to see what other palettes I have to see if I need to keep this Wet n Wild palette. This e.l.f. Cookies and Cream palette, I bought it on a whim. Like, I haven't even like opened it. So that tells you that I haven't used it. So that's going to be in the maybe pile. And we're going to go on to this lovely stack. So I have the ColourPop Animal Crossing. So pretty shades. Keep. That's Hello Kitty. We're just going to go try and do the Animal Crossing ones first. Purple. Look at those glitters. They're so pretty. I'm going to keep. That's Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. This is probably my go-to palette from the Animal Crossing collection. I've used this shade here the most, but it's very neutral, so it works well. It's the little owl one. These are really pretty shades. I haven't used them much, but I think I'm still gonna keep it. Then I have these Hello Kitty ones. So I love how bright that orange is. Oh look, plastic. Let's see. The pinks are pretty. I don't know how many I'm gonna get rid of, guys. The yellows, I haven't really used a whole ton of yellow, so I feel like I need to play with it, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Blues. That's very similar to that Jeffree shade, so I might swatch that later. So I'm gonna set this in the keep pile, but kind of have it off to the side so I can kind of compare those Jeffree ones to it. I have the Norvina little 9-pan palette. haven't touched it really, so I'll put this in the maybe. So that, let's see, we're gonna grab this stack right here. They're floating away. Alright, so ColourPop, Hello Kitty. I haven't used it. Oh my god. I'll put this in the maybe. This Butterflies palette from ColourPop, I believe I do enjoy. Yeah, that sparkle. Like I know the glitter in the palette is kind of or hit and miss for people, but I do enjoy it, so that's gonna stay. I have the Sailor Moon palette. I'm gonna keep it. The ColourPop Hocus Pocus. Yeah. So those are the shades. I'm gonna keep it. I brought both of them to Disney. The other one is in the stack somewhere. But let's see. This Lottie London I bought on a whim. I haven't touched it, so that will go in the maybe. I'm curious to know how it performs. Same, this Venus palette, haven't used it. I don't believe. I can't open things. The shades are pretty, but I haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna put it in the maybe. Guess I'm just gonna make, yes, a maybes. Mini Breaker. I do enjoy the colors. I don't know how often I'll use it, so I think I'm gonna keep it for now. Star Ranch has more of those blue tones. I think I'm gonna keep it. Mini Controversy. It's fun. We're gonna keep it. Alright. We're gonna jump into the next pile here. And they're all kind of flooping. Subculture. ABH. I haven't really used it a whole ton. I feel like I need to get more use out of it, but I don't reach for it. We'll do maybe see where I feel after. Lorac Pro I just recently got. I think it's the Pro 2. So we're gonna keep this one. This one from I Heart Revolution I'm gonna keep. If I can open it, I'll show you. Ooh, look at them pretty colors. So we're gonna keep it. Let's see. ColourPop Sonic Bloom. Those are very pretty shades. Haven't used the palette much, so I think we'll keep it. I'm not doing too hot. Modern Renaissance. I have used a good chunk of a few of the shades. I'm gonna put this in the maybe because I don't gravitate towards it like how the hype was. So like that's a maybe. Okay, this one kind of pains me because I know it's old and it should go. It's the Urban Decay Electric palette. Like I barely use the shades, but they're not performing, so I think it's time to let it go. So Electric palette is decluttered, the first one so far. Then we have Alyssa Edwards palette, which I do enjoy. So there are those shades there, so I think I'm gonna keep it. ABH Self-Made, I enjoy, especially that pink champagne where I thought about the single and ended up buying a different color when I looked at the back, so we're gonna keep it for now. Here's that other Hocus Pocus palette. I'm gonna keep it. Not doing so great. This is Revolution Pro New Neutral. Very pretty. We're gonna keep. Okay, we got 4 more stacks, and so far we've only decluttered 1. We got a cat. So we're gonna grab these bad boys. Alright, Naked Smoky. feel like I'm gonna keep a lot of my nakeds. Naked Smoky, we're gonna keep. Ugh. Opening things are hard one-handed. Naked Cherry, we're going to keep. The Riviera palette. I like the color story. We're gonna keep it for now. Revolution Forever Flawless. I haven't touched it, you guys. Maybe. Urban Decay, one of the Prince ones. Ooh. The way that it opens is weird. I like those shades, so we'll keep them. Naked Heat, I believe I enjoy those shades there. The Michaela palette. I like it, so we'll keep it. I have Urban Decay Stone palette. It looks really pretty. So we're gonna keep that for now. Alright, now kind of going into those Jeffree palettes, which I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of any. I want to see about depotting them, I feel like, just to save some space. I feel like my phone is going off. But we got the greens, I'm gonna keep as Blood Money. Conspiracy with Shane Dawson. I'm wondering what that other launch will look like. We're gonna keep those. We have Blue Blood and Blood Sugar coming up underneath it. So blues, which I'm gonna check that blue one against it. I might just let the trio go. So you know what? We're gonna do that. So we're gonna let go of these 3 Jeffree singles. So now we have Declutter 2. So then, you know, Blood Sugar. Oh god, this is hard one either, guys. I feel like this is what I wanted Mono Renaissance to be, so we'll keep this and get rid of Mono Renaissance. So this bad boy, this one is gonna go. So we're up to 3 now. Juvia's Place. I really enjoy their shadows. So I have their neutral one, so I'm gonna keep that. I have the bigger Michaela palette. So we're gonna keep that one. So I think with those blues, I'm gonna let this e.l.f. one go, which sucks that I bought it and never used it, but oh well. We have the other Michaela palette. Lots of bright colors in there. We're gonna keep it. We have, this was Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. So I really like those like bright pinks and oranges in there. So I do have palettes with those shades. Oh, I'm torn. Do I depot it into a smaller palette or do I declutter it? We'll put this in the maybe. Off to the maybes. The NYX Sabrina palette. I'm gonna keep this because it's fun and it has some cheek stuff. A lot of, so you have shimmer matte. So we're gonna keep it for now. I have a Mean Girls palette. It has a lot of fun colors in there, so we're gonna keep it. I have Profusion Sunkissed, we're gonna keep. Juvia's Place Culture, we're gonna keep that. On these ones, I believe this is part of the Jaclyn Hill palette, the original. We'll keep. This has 2 of the Vice palettes in it. I wrote down the shadow names, but we're gonna keep it for now. They're getting older, so we'll have to see how they perform. Another part of the Jaclyn Hill palette. So these size palettes kind of go into two. And this one is like just a mix of shadows, but I think I'm gonna keep it. Natasha Denona Sunset palette. This you already know is staying. I'm like, look at those, they're so pretty. We have the Venus XL palette. And my cat again. So that kind of gave us the same vibes as that Renaissance palette, so we're keeping this one. I have the Nikita palette. Bright enough colors. We're gonna keep. Ooh, yeah, we'll keep it. We have the Cremated palette. So that's a lot of like fun grays. Jawbreaker, I like the colors on. Just because I like bright colors, I don't wear them often. But I mean, look at that. Okay. Juvia's Place. I like the size of those shadows. We're going to keep it. Another Juvia's Place. We're going to keep it. We have the Flamingo palette. I'm going to keep. This is by Violet Voss. Thirsty palette. Oh my gosh. And such fun shades. One part is going to be putting all these away. Profusion palette. I'm going to keep that. The Morphe Jeffrey palette. We're going to keep it. Orgy palette, just a bunch of neutrals, so we'll keep it. So I think if I'm keeping the Orgy, we're gonna let go of the Naked Basic, Ultimate Basic, so we're gonna get rid of that. James Charles, we are going to keep. So let's see, Revolution. I think I can get rid of this one. We're gonna keep the Hello Kitty. I think we're gonna keep Jaclyn for now. We'll keep Lime Crime. We're gonna keep Busy Art for now. We'll keep Norvina. I don't reach for Subculture, so I think we're gonna let Subculture go. I think we'll keep the Wet n Wild and this Lottie London one for now. So from 77, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 palettes decluttered, so we're down to 70 palettes now. It's not a whole lot, and as I use these, I may decide to declutter more, but I kind of got to play with them to know, so not bad. We still definitely got a lot of work to do, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in a later video. Bye now.